Hi, this is Larry Daniels, and I would like to talk to you a little bit about setting your schedule and time management. So, you're a new agent and you probably just started your training process. You went through your training and you're almost done. So now it's time to set a schedule. Okay, what days are you going to work? Are you going to work this full time? Are you going to work this part time? Are you going to work this in your spare time? What days and time are you going to work? Okay, so this is important because this gives you kind of like a path to go by on a weekly basis to guarantee you some success. Okay, so if you don't set your schedule, you'll be all over the place. All right, let's just be honest. You've got to be organized. Okay, you don't have a boss telling you what to do. You don't have a boss telling you when to clock in, to clock out, or when to take break. It's strictly up to you. So you want to make sure the first thing you do, you get your notepad. If you have to write it down on a notebook, write down the days that you would like to work, Monday through Friday. You might want to work this, in the evenings, maybe in the morning time. Okay, 3 hours, 4 hours, 2 hours, whatever. Make sure you set a schedule, okay? And I guarantee you it's going to help you out a lot with your time management, okay? So let's jump right into it. You want to make sure you set a schedule, pick your days and times you would like to work, okay? You want to make sure you cut out any distractions that will disrupt your working environment. People, listen to me. If you do not cut out the distractions, meaning that, on the time that you're supposed to be working, you're on Facebook checking your messages, or, you know, you've got babies running in the background. You want to make sure that your work environment is nice and silent, so you can focus on the job at hand. You want to make sure that you don't have anything going on. If you have to, put your cell phone on mute. Tell your friends and family that, hey, between this time I'm working. You could call me after this time. Whatever you need to do to cut out the distractions, in order to have success with this business, in order for you to have success, working on your own, you have to cut out the distractions. Okay. So, you can't be making plans when you need to, be working. This is going to actually determine whether what kind of money you're going to make. So, the more distracted you are, the less amount of money you're going to make. If you come in and you take this serious, you're gonna make some pretty good money. Okay, so you have to cut out the distractions. Just make sure that you're in a quiet place when you're doing your interviews. Okay, make sure that you just have a nice working environment when you work in this business and going taking people through the process. All right, every now and then you need to take a 10 to 20-minute break when needed. This is good. Sometimes you need to clear your brain. You may not have a, a okay day. You might have posted an ad and got about 15 or 20 leads, and you couldn't close none of them. Sometimes you need to just take your breather, take your break. It's always good to take a break every now and then. Okay, do something that makes you feel good. Um, Whatever you need to do. You need to stretch, go grab a glass of water, whatever you need to do. Just make sure you always try to throw a break in there. Now, let's not get off task now. Let's not take an hour or 2 hour break. We need to get back to work. So just make sure that you keep all this in mind, okay? Also, you need to schedule a you need to make a schedule with your sponsor for support. All right. So your sponsor, the person that brought you in to Insta Rewards, they are only responsible for sending you to the training site and answering questions after you finish the training site. Okay, so don't expect for your sponsor to answer your questions if you have not completed the training site. You got to understand that your sponsor is busy. Once you get through with the training and you know what you're going, what to do, you're gonna actually be in the same situation where you're gonna be sending people to the training site. Okay, and they can't contact you until they have finished the training. Okay, so you want to be respectable of your sponsors' time, and they want to be they want to respect your time as well. Okay, so we're not technical support people. Okay, so the reason for this training is so majority of your questions should be answered by the time you complete this training. Now, if you do, however, after the training have questions for your sponsor, feel free to ask. Okay, so we just want to make sure that you understand that you have to go through training first. All right, so don't try to skim through the training, because guess what, you're gonna receive a quiz, and it's your sponsor's job to quiz you to make sure that you're ready before you start posting your ads and you get on the phone with our new clients. Okay, so this creates an open line of communication with you and your sponsor to provide you with the support you need. Now, if you got several ways that you and your sponsor, you can come to an agreement on the ways that you would like to stay in contact with each other. And different people have different situations going on in their life, so we still want to keep those lines of communication open. You want to make sure that you contact your sponsor through phone, email, text, voicemail, or Facebook. Okay, whatever method that you all decide on, just decide on a method of how you are going to stay in contact with each other. This is very important for you sponsors. Make sure that your new agents are getting the support that they need. Okay, and of course this through our training site. So we've already pretty much did majority of the heavy lifting for you. You just want to make sure that you help your new agents with anything that they may have questions with. If you can't answer them, then get with somebody that can. Get with me or Larry Jerome or somebody in the group. Just inboxes in a group, and we would be able to better assist them. Okay, but just make sure that we're working together. You set your schedule, and you get with your sponsor, and create that open line of communication. All right, so I'll see you in the next training video. It's been great.